going backpacking with the homie David.
What's up?
I just got all the food packed up and we're about to hit the road. We're getting there. Just got to the trailhead. Probably about 12 o'clock right now, so we're starting pretty late. I think it's about time to say goodbye to the car on our way up. We're out here walking this, pushing through the thick of it on a life-changing drop. Pretty nice little trail here.
Catch? Is it filming?
Yeah, it's going. I think we're headed up over that ridge at some point. We were starting to get a little lost here, but David came in clutch, pre-downloaded. I think we're gonna follow that little ridge right there up to Horseshoe. And while we were looking at it, boom! Bounty of the mountain, bro. There's so many of these little things. Delicious. There are abundant blueberries. More berries. Sweeter than the blueberries, actually. We found the trail. Very nice. David's got a keen eye for this kind of thing. The canopy is really starting to clear up. We're almost there at that ridge. We're actually so close now. Look at all those blueberries and that open sky. I can taste it. How about that, huh?
I just saw a little fish jump.
We see fish jumping already. Good prospects. There's almost no one here every single time. We saw one group coming up, but I don't hear a peep right now. You guys see that? It's a dry shoreline. That saves us so much effort. Last time we have to go up into there through some cliffs just to get to the site. Just walking along the shore. Pretty good time. Check out that view. Here's our home from last time, old fire pit. Dave just pulled up. And then there's our old site right there. Now that we've arrived at camp, next up on our agenda is making a little meal. So I pack frozen meats inside my puffer, and what that does is it actually insulates it and acts like a fridge. Look at that. Like a rock still. And then I've got this one right here. This one was refrigerated, so it's definitely not a rock, but it is ready to rumble. Look at that beautiful piece of meat. The marbling on the dry age. I'm fucking excited to eat this. I think our bread might be fermented. It looks pretty excited. And then we've got some mangoes here. Some potatoes, carrots, and oil, which definitely busted. Some of this. Kimchi. Wow, that kimchi looks so vibrant up here. Bone broth, kombu, AG1. Let's go. Look at that gluten development. Crazy work. I got these two little biscuits proofing. I'm gonna fry these up in the little pan that I brought. They should taste really good. Next up, we're gonna set up the rest of the sleeping shit. Then David got a mountain of trees already. We're gonna get that oven going, cook up some steak, cook up some bread, all the goodies. There we go. That's pretty much it. Got that fire started, shit's roaring, and I just threw that little rock on there, so that thing should get hot. And after 10 or 20 minutes, it should be hot enough to put a nice crust on our bread and our meat. These look so perfect. Amazing. I think that stone right there is ready for some ribeye. Going in. Maybe not quite the sizzle we were hoping for, but give it some time and it'll get there. That's got the right look to it. Meat cooking up nicely. We're starting to get some of those good sounds. In the meantime, I think we've got these biscuits here that are ready to go. Super pillowy. And then I'm gonna render out some of this fat right here in this little pan. It's looking pretty good. Gonna have to give her a flip here. Okay, there we go. The little piece of fat is rendering out nicely. I'm gonna extract them and then throw the first biscuit in. Hello. Oh God, look at that. Ridiculous crust. I think that steak might be just about done. Let's get it onto this plate. What a glorious piece of meat. Boom. Lunch. Oh yeah. Perfect medium rare. This nice little piece with that good crust on it. Wow. Overwhelming beef flavor. Got some smokiness too. You cannot get that on the pan. That's actually so good. Now that's living. Eating too fast. It tastes way too good. That loaf is becoming golden delicious too. Listen to that. Thinking about putting this on the fire and pulling that one off. Might be a little tricky though, because that thing's probably super hot. Alright, that's the easy part. Now I gotta extract that somehow. That thing was hot as... My little medallion's cooled off, kind of. So I'm gonna bring it over to David and see if he caught nothing.
I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like the bread they put on the McChicken biscuit at McDonald's. But like smoky and delicious.
Delicious. Much needed because I haven't had food like all day. Warm, fresh bread on the mountain. Ain't nothing like it. Looks like things are cooking in there. Oh yeah. Mega crust. Oh fuck, we lost one. Crunchy.
This is good.
How's the flavor? Very smoky.
Smoky. Crispy.
Fat's definitely rendered out.
Think of the castle type.
Delicious. Breaking news. David just caught a huge hog.
Oh, hog action.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There it is.
It's actually huge.
Hard work pays off every time.
Yep, he's got a
that's
diamond.
a
Look at its gills.
Gorgeous rainbow.
They're so red.
Was that a coastal cutthroat?
Yeah, I think it's a cutthroat because of the red gills.
Yeah.
It's tweaking.
Well, that's crazy. Should we kill it?
Yes, and eat it.
Yeah.
This is the fish I've been trying to catch for like half an hour, bro.
Let's go, dude. That's huge. I'm gonna go deliver this last piece over to David.
Special delivery.
Special delivery, bro.
Beautiful. Oh, it's medium rare.
Medium rare piece.
Oh my.
Alright, y'all. Since we had our food and camp is set up, we're gonna go over to that wall over there, like that face where it drops off. See if we can't get some more fishing done. Our goal is to get 2 fish tonight. We are halfway there. Alright, that little spot wasn't saying too much, so we're gonna keep on moving. Trying to get to that target destination over there. Alright guys, we're pretty much here. I'm gonna try and keep it down so I don't spook anything. But check that out. There's a juicy drop off right about there. I didn't get the hook set on camera, but he bit on the drop. I think that's a coastal cutthroat or something. But that's what I'm talking about right there. That's our second fish. Pow. Right there. All right, I've acquired my bounty. All that's left is to take it back and cook it. Unfortunately, it does seem like the fire over there is pretty much off. I'm not seeing any more smoke coming out of our campsite. So we'll have to get that thing started up again. Then I'm thinking before we toss these into the kimchi soup, I might toast them by the fire just a touch, get a little bit of that smokiness, and then we'll mix it in with the soup. Should fall right off the bone. Wow, that fish David caught earlier was a pig compared to the one that I've got. Look at that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and clean my fish up. This is David's gorgeous cutty. Here's a nice little side-by-side of those trout. This is the cutthroat, and then this might also be the cutthroat. I don't know, maybe it's a rainbow, who knows. Now we're gonna cook up this fish. Let's go ahead and get this fire revived. Yep, there she is. Or not. There she is. Man, summer fires are the best. They just get started so easily, and they just keep on going. Don't have to fight to get it going at all. Getting some water for the old kimchi trout soup. There we are. You may remember that oil we had earlier. I'm gonna pour some of this up into that boiling water pot, and then we're gonna throw some of the potatoes and carrots in, since I think those are gonna take a long ass time to cook. Oh yep, that oil is starting to diffuse into the soup. Guys, this is our concoction here. While our soup is boiling away, we're gonna skewer up this fish, lather up that oil on it, and roast it by the fire. We got David's piece on the cold smoker. The potatoes have gotten to a nice little state, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a piece of trout into the soup. Introduce a new element, and we're gonna see how that thing cooks down. All right, this is the next player going in the pot, the kombu, to deepen the flavor another step. Pow. So you know your trout's ready. And you can take your meat and pull it right off the spine like that. You guys saw that, right? Boom. Whole slab. And then everything in the soup is edible meat. All right, now we get the meat peeled off. We're gonna go in for that first bite. Mmm. Dense, flaky meat. It's a little hot. Kind of hard to get the whole thing. Mmm. That is good trout right there. Get some of that seasoning. Wow. Mm-hmm. That is proper.
Oh my. That's serious. Delicious.
It's been a while since we had our last update, but look at that. It's actually cooking up pretty nicely on the stick. David putting that crazy crisp on his fish.
Beautiful.
Oh,
This is serious business.
very nice. More meat peeling action here. Boom. Boom.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Wowee. Little to no wasted meat here. This kimchi trout soup is loaded. Yeah, I see that? Seaweed, potatoes, kimchi, tons of trout. Lots of that white meat in there. I think this is one of the easiest and tastiest ways to prepare your trout in the wild. I just peeled this little piece of trout off my skewer. It is cooked nicely. Look at that flaky white meat. That is going in my mouth. Well seasoned and delicious. Going in on some more of that trout kimchi soup. Beautiful stuff. Oh dude, the potatoes are perfect. Wow. Gets better every time. Well guys, very tasty dinner. But we're both getting tired. And it's dark as shit out. So I'm gonna call it a night. See you guys in the morning. Really looking forward to breakfast. Pretty much just unwinding for the night at this point. Taking the boots off right now. Very excited for that. I left my beanie in the backpack though, but honestly, I don't think I'll need it. It's not that cold tonight, and I think I'm pretty much ready to sleep regardless of the conditions. I think actually an ant got into my boot earlier and I squished it to death. So we'll check if that ant is still there. And these boots are hard to take off. Alright y'all, that's it for today. Good night. Good morning guys. Had a pretty solid night's of rest. The lake is looking pretty foggy right now, but I think that might make for good fishing prospects. I'm gonna see if we can't get some catching.
Fuck.
There we go, right there. Mission success. Well, that game plan started and ended pretty quickly. Got my socks and shoes drying off now, and I don't know, I guess I'll start a fire to dry everything off. Check out this little kiln I just made. Then I'm gonna cook the bison over top, I think. So it says here on this packaging that there are 23 grams of protein per serving and 5 servings. So that's like 115 grams of protein right there. Plus the 39 from the vegan bag. That's literally 150 grams. That's the daily intake just for breakfast. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna cut this open and stick it on that little rock over there. Alrighty, got the spice mix on the meat. I think it's ready to kiss the pan, which is a stone in this case. Boom, there it is. That might take a while to cook, but it's gonna be glorious. Our meat is steady cooking away. Chopped the steak in half, and now we got the middle section cooking through the other side too. Alright y'all, so the bison is cooked. I'm gonna start adding it to the stock, and I'm gonna crush it up in there, but I'm gonna need a couple more first. I'm gonna try my best to scrape off that black stuff. I think that's the cancerous shit. I don't know, we might be at max capacity. I'm gonna have to break that down. That is a tin full of potatoes, carrots, bone broth, and bison. It will be joining hands with a slow cooked veggie chili topped with a sweet green chili cornbread. Moment of truth. Oh my god. We're going in for our first taste. Wow. Bring 1 pound of any kind of meat with your backpacking meal to make it 100 times better. I feel like this is actually substantial. It's got like 150 grams of protein, like 1,500 calories, just insanely gas. Tap in, y'all. Well, you gotta try this.
Oh god. That's insane. Bro, that's insane. The bone broth enhances.
Hell yeah. Alright, bread going on to stones now. Guys, check that out. The bread. Haha, it's expanding. These little biscuits are shaping up beautifully. Alright, it's been a while, so you guys deserve an update. Check that out. That's feeling pretty fluffy. Smells really nice. And it might be done inside, but I'm gonna give it some extra time just in case. Alright, these loaves are finally ready. I'm gonna put them on my little plate here. Alrighty. Shall we tear into one and see what the crumb inside is looking like? Guys, look at it. Look at it. It's putting up a little bit of a fight here. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh. Dude, that is freaking perfect. Holy shit. Get you a bite of this.
Yeah, bite. Oh,
Break
soft.
bread with the homies.
That's insane.
I need some chili with my shit.
Oh my God.
I'll put the chili between us. Chili on the bread. That's a hit. Home run, baby. All right, guys, we had a delectable breakfast, but we are now gonna do a quick little exploration of the rest of this little island area. And then we're gonna do our final packing and head down the mountain. Taking the little tour. It's crazy, all this stuff was submerged only a month ago. Here is the other side of the lake. Some magnificent rock walls. And a lot of mosquitoes, so I'm gonna keep moving. Getting some fishing done. We saw a little follower, but nothing concrete as of yet. All right, that concludes our tour of the island. Now I'm working on finishing my packing, and we will be out of here shortly. All right, we're all packed up here, and we are on our way out. Just recounting how steep our our ascent was. It is much better going down than it is coming up. We made it off that super steep part. Look at this overgrown ass trail. No fucking way. Dude, we just found chanterelles. These have to be the first of the season. Like, first of the season. Tiny buttons. You can see some of the little ones in there waiting to pop up. Oh wow, a huge cluster right there actually. Next time it rains, I'll probably come up this trail and take a good gander. I'm gonna leave all the little ones there, but these buttons are actually the best eating. And with any mushroom you pick out in the wild, you want to do field dressing. Basically, you just want to clean them a little bit before you stick them in your bag. Saves a lot of time and effort when you get home. Look at that. And here's our little harvest. Now that might not look like a lot, but you slice that up, make a nice little skillet. Got so excited over the mushrooms that I left my poles up there. Gotta go back and get them. We are back at the parking lot. And that concludes this episode. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you next time.